trying to push us back, sector by sector. We must hold the line and defend every objective.
I'm picked out!
You wonder why your game is in trouble, EA? DICE? What's going on, YouTube, man? We're back in it for another one. And what you just seen right there, that was the very first game of Battlefield 2042 I've played in the last, 2 weeks. Right? I got clips on my hard drive that could show you way worse clips of that, ghost bullets, broken hit detection, all of the above. I got way worse clips on my hard drive. But think about this. That was the first experience that I've had on this game in the last couple of weeks. That was the first sequence of my first experience on this game in a couple weeks, and that's what's smacking me across the face. I still got the kill after swapping to my pistol and shit, but as you can tell, clearly, ghost bullets going on, man, bullets just don't work correctly in this damn game. They don't. You wonder why everybody's shitting on your game, EA? You wonder why you forced DICE to push this game out way too early, and now you're starting to deal with the consequences, huh? I just read an article from Pop Topic. I'm not going to put it in the video. I'm not going to take a screenshot and put it in the video because I'm not too familiar with these people. I don't know if they're going to try to come at me for anything if they see it, or I don't know. I'm not familiar with these people. I don't know how credible they are, but I seen an article from them earlier talking about people are reporting up to 20-minute matchmaking waiting periods during peak hour to try and find a Battlefield 2042 game as player base shrinks 93%. And then they go on to talk about how there's only 7,000 people playing DICE's first-person shooter around the whole world. Yo, I have a hard time believing that. I don't know. Can anybody back that up? Anybody watching this video, have you seen anything legitimate that could back that up, that there's actually only 7,000 people online across the world, across all platforms and consoles that are playing Battlefield 2042? I am genuinely interested. I'm curious. I would love to see if you could drop it in the comment section, if you've seen a bunch of legitimate shit that backs this up. I would love to read that, man. I don't care what I'm doing. Drop me the comment. I would like to read all this shit, man, because I live such a busy life, right? Like, it's really hard to try to keep up on everything, especially too with the 2 channels. You know what I mean? Like, I get home from work and then it's like, I got to do the dad thing, I got to do the husband thing, and then it's like I got the 2 channels too. I got to try to crank out a couple of videos as quick as I can on those channels. I like to rotate or whatever, but it's tough to keep up on everything, man. And I'll tell you this, that game that you just seen, that's a fresh game that I went to get for this video. I didn't wait no 20 minutes to find that game, I will say that. Are you guys struggling with that? Is that something that you've been noticing, like when you've been jumping on Battlefield 2042? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been playing. That was my first game in 2 weeks, and I found that lobby in, I would say, 10 to 15 seconds. It didn't take me long at all, but that was also Portal too, right? And that was at the main menu of Portal, just jumping into Battlefield Bad Company 2 Rush, that playlist, right? So, I mean, obviously they're going to be a more populated playlist, but, as you can see, as soon as I start the game, ghost bullets and shit, you're going to see some ghost bullets in this gameplay going forward throughout too. You'll see me just shoot on people, man, and nothing happens. But like I said, it wasn't even a bad clip. It was just, you take a break from the game, you jump on, and that's the first shit you notice. You know what I mean? If I was a weaker player, if I was a less skilled Battlefield player or whatever, I would have died there. I probably would have died there. And I know my aim was shit, but I'm rusty as fuck, man. Like, you guys try going, 2 weeks without playing a game and playing a bunch of other shooters that are completely different, the sensitivity and all that, and then try to jump on, record your first game, and see what happens, man. Your aim is going to be off. It is what it is. I've seen another article from Gaming Intel talking about Battlefield players are worried that Battlefield 2042 is going to be the death of the Battlefield franchise. We got Steam over here for the first time, I guess, ever. I don't know if they've ever done this before. It's rare. It goes against their policies or some shit like that. They're giving refunds back to people for Battlefield 2042. Shit's getting bad, people. This is rough. This is the word. Like, I'm kind of newer to the Battlefield franchise. I mean, all my OGs that have been with me on my main channel for a long time, y'all know when I started playing Battlefield, right? I've been around for a few years, but you know, I'm relatively newer to the Battlefield franchise. But once I gave it that chance, I became an all-out fan, and I've been a huge fan ever since, man. I was playing this shit loving this shit out of Battlefield 1, 4, 3, even 5, way before Battlefield 2042 was even a thing. I was uploading live comms and just commentaries and whatever on Battlefield, man. So it's like, I didn't jump on the hype train with Battlefield 2042 just hoping to get a good game, an alternative to Call of Duty or some shit like that. No, man, I've been a fan way before Battlefield 2042 was announced or was even a thing. We had suspicions, but still, it wasn't even a thing, and I was loving the shit out of Battlefield, and I have just each day I play it, I'm more disappointed with this game. It is just, it's so bad. It's in such an awful state right now, and you know, like I've said in videos before, I tried to be lenient with it. I really did. You know, I was like, all right, it's running like shit. This is bad about it. This is bad about it. And this is bad about it. But it's got potential. And you know what? If you could get the game to run properly for you for a game and you're over there in Portal, it's fun. Does it get boring? Yeah, I'm starting to get to that point too, where the lack of maps and the lack of weapons with this game and stuff like that, it's starting to rear its ugly head a little bit too. But you know, it's still a lot of fun. Over there in Portal, you're on the Battlefield 3 maps or Bad Company 2 maps or whatever. You know, it's fun when the game is running. The problem is, the game is never fucking running properly, man. Like, it's broken most of the time. And it's not fucking funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm laughing because it's absolutely ridiculous that a AAA game releases in this state, especially when it had a beta and shit, and it was delayed. But no, I shouldn't be laughing because we're talking about people's money. People pay money for a product that was not delivered, a AAA video game product, and it was straight up, it's in alpha form, right? It's maybe pre-beta form, I don't know, but it's not in final form by any means. It's not even close. This is what happens, EA, when you force a developer to push a game out way before it's fucking ready. You got all these people who are just hating on your product. They're upset, they're pissed off, they want their money back and shit, or they want you to fix it, and you wonder why. This is what happened. This is the backlash you're gonna get when you be doing this type of greasy ass greedy shit, just shady shit. This is what happens. But you know, DICE is not in the clear either. DICE has got to get on it. DICE has got to get working on fixing this game, because even if, let's say there is only 7,000 people, I don't know if I believe that number, but let's say there's only 7,000 people across the world that are still playing Battlefield 2042. There's still never mind those people that are still playing it. There's still a ton of people who bought it and still own it, but aren't playing it because it's unplayable, who will play it because they paid for the motherfucker after it's fixed. So y'all have a job to do. EA, grab another studio if you have to. You definitely got the money. DICE, hire more developers if you have to. I don't know, man. Get the people the product that they paid for. The situation, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be corrected. And it needs to be corrected immediately. Like, there's no more fucking games, man. Y'all got people's money here. So this shit needs to be fixed. You got a game here that was not delivered. Trailers and everything else. What the product we were promised is not here. It needs to be rectified. EA, grab another studio to back DICE up if you think that will help. I don't know, man. You guys definitely got the money. Is this going to be the death of Battlefield? I don't know. It's definitely... Battlefield's in trouble, people. I don't know. There'll always be some people here who love Battlefield and love the formula, and they'll stick to it no matter what, especially if they change their ways and they fix this shit. But I'll tell you what, man, 2042 right now is definitely a huge stain on that Battlefield record. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.